Hello, my loves. This is going to be a pick a card reading for the month of August 2024. But whenever you find this reading, it's meant for you, okay? We have 3 piles. The first pile is going to be the Strength card, which they're actually all the Strength card or the Lion card, technically. But the first card is going to be from the Light Seers Tarot deck. And then it has a Rose Quartz. The middle card is going to be from the Animal Spirit deck, okay, and then it has a little evil eye. And then the third card, I believe, is from the Classic Tarot deck, but it's just traditional Rider-Waite deck, okay, with a little pizzazz on it. And then the stone with it is going to be amethyst. All right, so I'm going to give you guys some time to pick your deck, follow your intuition, or whatever stands out to you, okay? So I'll see you in your pile. Hello, my loves. You chose pile number 1 with this particular Strength card, and then your stone attached to this pile is going to be Rose Quartz. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading, my loves. I'm going to shift this over here, okay? Let's see what your overall energy is going to be for the month. All right, so I already pre-pulled some cards for us to save some time and space. All right, I'm a little bit limited on it. I actually wanted 3 cards from this deck, but you guys got 4, okay? So I felt called to take those, all right? So let's see what your first card is. You got decisions, all right? It says contemplation between 2 people, okay? I didn't know if it said Z or 2, all right? Between 2 people or 2 paths to stay or to go, all right? So this is actually a new deck for me, okay? So and then the other card, you have clarity, truth, heightened intuition, seeing things. All right, so coming in some type of clarity that gives the Ace of Swords energy. All right, you got some air in your chart, or possibly dealing with the air sign this month, or you could be embodying that energy, okay? Heavy on the air. I'm just noticing that. All right, so a big decision for you. Freedom, Uranus. All right, leap of faith, breaking free, new cycle, fast change, new direction. All right, Uranus is Aquarius, right? Aquarius modern ruler, Saturn is their old ruler, if I'm not mistaken. All right, I mentioned Saturn, so maybe Capricorn, but heavy air, especially Aquarius. All right, and that's your opposing sign, all right, on the axis. Your last card, your bonus card, was love, unconditional love, giving, receiving, affection, fall in love, all right, unconditionally loving, that's what I meant to say. And then the top of the card, we have kisses, all right. Okay, so what I take from that intuitively, that you have some type of decision that you need to make, all right, in regards to love, or this could be somebody thinking this of you, all right, wanting to make a decision that regards loving you unconditionally, all right. This decision could set them free, or set you free, or it could be mutual energy, I'm hearing, okay? Interesting cards. I didn't expect to get that, all right? So you could be heavily dealing with an Aquarius placement. It doesn't have to be, though, okay? Or you need to be embodying the energy of an Aquarius this month, my loves, all right? So when we think of Aquarius energy in its highest form, okay, we think of high vibrational, okay? We think of spiritual, we think of logical, practical, intuitive, but it's based off experiences. It's based off of practicality, all right? They've learned how to balance their heart and their head, okay? And I say that for some reason, so maybe that's something that you've struggled with in the past, okay? For your cards out, though, let's go ahead and pull your tarot cards. These are already pre-pulled as well, too, my loves. Hopefully I can fit all of these in here, okay? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put them right there. Right there. Here we go. All right. And then we got our last card. Not much space. I'm going to leave it right there, okay? All right, so we got the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. All right, so this is going to be past energy, current, and then future. All right, so it looks like right now, and if this hasn't happened, then this is going to be future energy for you. Okay, but time is fluid, so this could be past, present, or future. All right, so it looks like in the recent past that you were you could have been overworking, but this in the upright. All right, in this particular deck, this card usually focuses on spirituality, or that's how I read it for myself. All right, so you could have been doing a lot of like self work, a lot of inner work. All right, or working hard actually at like a job or some type of entrepreneurship. All right, take it how it resonates for you, but you're receiving some type of victory or some type of reward or recognition. All right, and this could be in regards to maybe a business or how hard you worked recently, okay, or currently or in the near past. I'm hearing, okay, and so this could be in regards to your spirituality, how much work you put into yourself. You could have had kind of like a rebirth, transformation type of thing that went on recently with inside of yourself. Okay, so inner work, or it could have been some type of business or some type of work that you've been putting in regards to like your finances or working at a corporation. All right, in the near future, you're gonna have the Ace of Wands. All right, so that's going to be upcoming energy if it hasn't already happened right now, but I feel like that you're going to be touching into this energy within the next few days. All right, this is the month of August, but like I said, time is fluid. Okay, so this should be energy that you're going to be working through or working out of or towards in the month of August. Okay, so you're going to have some type of I heard stroke of genius. That's really not what that card means, but that's what the phrase that came to mind. But some type of passion, something's going to be ignited inside of you, okay? This could be this recognition or victory that you're getting, or finishing this chapter of inner work and spirituality and transforming. I don't have any of those cards on the table, but that's just what I feel intuitively, okay? It's transformation and world card. I feel like that you're ending a cycle, all right? And it's creating a lot of passion. It's going to jumpstart something in you, okay? This could be pushing you to continue on in this endeavor that you've been doing. I get business with the Eight of Pentacles, but it doesn't have to be, okay? But I feel it has something to do with either connections or business or spirituality. So it's this Ace of Wands is going to give you the motivation to keep going, okay? And to be successful. All right, it's gonna bring you a lot of creativity and a lot of passion as well too. Okay, for your potential challenge, oddly enough, is number 17, the Star card. Okay, so you could be struggling with like hope, having faith, staying the course. All right, being balanced, also being grateful. That's not necessarily what this card means in this deck, but that's what I get from it. Okay, you could be struggling with you could be your own worst enemy right now, so be mindful of that. All right, you could have a lot of negative thoughts. There's a need for you to release that if that resonates with you. Call in positivity, speak abundance, prosperity over yourself through affirmations. Okay, affirmations can vary from I am loved to I am grateful, to I'm blessed, to I'm balanced, you know, relaxed, so on and so on. So just choose ones that resonate with your soul and that will help you stay centered and balanced during this time period and going forward. Okay, so your last cards is going to be your potential outcome and then your advice. But before we do that, I want to look at what you don't see coming, which is going to be at the bottom of the deck. All right, so from this particular deck, you have suffering. Okay, so it says past. It says past and suffering. It says past affecting the present, lack, betrayal, victim, let the past go. All right, so that's something that you may be struggling with this month, or you've struggled with in the previous months or throughout this whole year, or maybe the past few years. Okay, depends on how long it's been for you. Okay, but that's something that you need to let go. And I mean, it ties in perfectly with what we just talked about, the star, and what I feel intuitively. Okay, and then let's see what's you don't see coming underneath the traditional tarot deck. Three of Cups. All right, so a potential reunion. All right, especially from the oracle cards that we got, or the clarifying cards. That makes a lot of sense. All right, so you could be coming into union with somebody. It could be an actual person. From this card, I get sometimes like family. All right, so it doesn't have to be romantic. So it could be all of that. It could be a romantic person, it could be a family member. You could be reconnecting with yourself as well too. So mind, body, and spirit. Releasing that past, living in the current moment. All right, planning for the future, but not too far ahead. Okay, just staying in the here and now. All right, so that could be what you're reconnecting with or having a reunion with yourself. What's another one? Something else I wanted to say, but it totally slipped my mind. Okay, but there could definitely be somebody romantically that you're going to be connecting with the Kisses card. Okay. This card for me too also is my Aquarius card as well too, like sisterhood, brotherhood. So that's why I said family. That's what slipped my mind. All right, so heavy Aquarius energy, especially with the star card, and then you come out again with the sun card. You know, that can be considered, technically it's just fire energy, but a lot of people consider it a Leo energy as well too. All right, so heavy Leo energy, having opposing energy. All right, so what I take from that is that there's a need for you to become balanced. All right, or you will become balanced in the month of August. All right, so when we say balance, what do we mean? Within ourselves, feminine, masculine, yin yang, light and dark. Okay, Aquarius and Leo energy. All right, because they're opposing. All right, but both signs offer beautiful qualities to each other and to the atmosphere. Okay, so a lot of balance. All right, if you aren't there, then I see you working towards this heavily in the month of August. All right, so for your potential outcome and advice, we have the Sun card and the Hierophant. All right, so major arcana. So your last three cards are actually major arcana. All right, so we have Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus. Those energies could be significant to you in the month of August. All right, but I see fulfillment, joy, abundance, and prosperity coming for you. Plain and simple, right? So whatever you're working on or whatever you're wishing for or hoping for, having faith towards, keep that, because it's going to happen in the month of August or in the months to come. All right, everybody will be on a different timeline, so take how it resonates for you. Okay, but I'm putting the intention out for the month of August 2024. Okay, or whenever you watch this, it'll be happening in that month. All right, or you'll be working through the energy towards that. So for your advice, tap into the Hierophant. That usually traditionally in the deck, it stands for traditions, government, marriage, laws, rules, stuff like that. So what I take from that intuitively and from this deck, there could be a need for you to follow routine, my loves, this month. All right, you need to have a good routine. All right, and stay to it. Be kind and loving to yourself. Don't beat yourself down if you can't stick to the routine, but try to be adamant about sticking to the routine, even when you need time off or even when you fall off the bandwagon. Slowly push yourself back onto that routine lovingly. All right, and in a kind way. All right, stay tapped into your spirituality. All right, there could be a need for you to spend more time with God, the universe, meditation, prayer, however you see it. All right, that could be through exercise, that could be through walking, that could be through affirmation, so on and so on. All right, so go with what your passions are, where your soul draws you to. All right, to tap into your higher self, into God. All right, do I have anything else that I want to say about that card? Stay grounded too. There could be a strong need for you to spend some time in nature during this time period. Okay, or do something that's going to ground you. I'm going to pull a lesson card for you, my loves, and then we're going to close the reading. All right, I don't think I shuffled these, so let me shuffle them. I saw abundance at the bottom of the deck. If it comes out, we'll take it. All right, but definitely could be coming into a lot of abundance. All right, Okay, so the card that actually fell out is envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges, all right? So, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have loneliness, all right? I know that I'm never alone. You're not. You're always with spirit, all right? Spirit is always there to guide you, all right? So just have faith, all right, in what you cannot see sometimes, all right? Envy, all right? So this could be other people envying you during the month of August, all right? Or this could be your energy or mutual, all right? So there's a need for you to stay balanced in that, all right? And know that we all have different lessons, different paths in life, all right? And they all make sense to the collective and to the Most High, all right? So have faith in that, all right? There's a strong emphasis on spirit and faith in this reading, okay? So stay balanced in your emotions, my loves, all right? I'm actually going to leave it right there. I will say this because we saw the abundance before I leave it right there, is that envy will sometimes interfere with our abundance and prosperity that's promised to us, all right? Or meaning that what we're about to tap in, if we're not balanced in that emotion, sometimes it can block it, all right? So keep that in mind throughout the month of August, all right? That's what I have for you, my loves, all right? Know that you are loved and you're cherished. Until next time. Hello, my loves. You chose pile number 2 with this lion card from the animal spirit deck. Also, you had the evil eye attached to it, all right? So I'm actually going to move this card over here, all right? And then we're going to get some cards for your overall energy and some tarot cards, all right? Just give me 1 second. All right, so we got 3 cards for your overall energy. I've already pre-pulled these cards to save us some time. So you got Venus, all right? And then you have Jupiter, okay, heavy on the planetary. All right, so something could be going on. How can I put this? Because I'm not familiar with like astrology to that extent. But some type of planetary shifts could be happening that relates to your birth chart, all right? If that resonates with you, you'll know what I mean, all right? Those watching this reading and then closed off, all right? And I'm going to get back to what the words say on the card, but somebody watching this reading, you could be a Leo, because I heavy Leo in this reading, or you could have watched, anybody could be a Leo watching it, right? But anybody, any sign. Venus, it could be Taurus and Libra, all right? And then Jupiter is Sagittarius, and if I'm not mistaken, sometimes Pisces too, all right? But don't quote me on it, but that's just what I feel intuitively. All right, so with Venus, we have offer, all right? So we have romance, love, beauty, creative arts, wealth, harmony, attraction, and an offer, okay? And then Jupiter, we have action, expansion, growth, pursuing passions, adventure, new opportunities, and fortune. And then closed off, guarded, resistance, pride, defensive, wounded, warrior, okay? So this is kind of like my 9 of Wands energy, okay? So heavy fire, all right? In the animal spirit deck, this isn't technically Leo. It could be taken as that, but it's just technically fire energy, all right? So I get a lot of fire, all right? I want to show you guys the bottom of the deck, but the cards actually slid off, all right? So underneath the deck, because I feel like it's important to, this is what you don't see coming for the month of August. And I'm actually doing this out of order, but I just feel really called to do this first. Underneath the deck, the first card is Strength, Sun. All right, so heavy Leo, heavy fire energy, okay? Empowerment, heart chakra opening. So your heart chakra could be opening in the month of August, okay? This could be because of some type of offer that you're going to receiving romantically. Okay, this could be you giving it to somebody or somebody giving it to you, or mutual, or this could be an offer from the Most High, from the universe, all right? I don't know exactly what that means, and maybe we'll get answers to it throughout the reading, or maybe it's not meant for us to know, okay? But the universe could be offering you something. I'm kind of getting like a 4 of Cups energy, so, or like a Ace of Cups. So when you least expect it, the universe or person could be giving you something that's going to be emotionally fulfilling for you. Okay, some type of love or compassion is going to be extended to you, all right? That could be a message that you may be extending that to people or somebody during this month, or giving that to the universe somehow in some type of creative endeavor, because we saw that a little bit in the Venus card as well, all right? Whatever it is going to cause you to expand, to explode, all right? I don't mean that in a bad way, but just your chakras are going to just expand, all right? I don't want to keep saying exploding because that sounds weird, but that's what the word is. So it could just happen. It could come rushing in, all right, when you least expect it, or it could feel very impactful, very powerful. I feel that you're stepping into your power in the month of August as well too, all right? I just feel like you're just very powerful, all right, just standing very strong, all right? And that could make you come off as closed off, or you could have went through a lot in the recent past, or right now, okay? So time is fluid, so this energy could be past, present, or future, all right? And this is going to be happening throughout the month of August, or whenever you watch this, all right? You'll see this energy playing out. But it could be causing you to be resistant, defensive, prideful, okay? You could be wounded from your past experiences, all right? So keep that in mind, all right? There's a need for you to stay balanced in that energy, to take the lesson and leave the pain, all right? And that's going to allow you to even stand more in your power through the month of August. And that could be something that you're realizing. Stability, all right? Balance, south node, okay? Comfort tone, all right? So you could be stepping outside of your comfort zone, all right? Or releasing fear, I'm hearing, all right? No longer wanting to cling to old ways or situations. Resistance, that's that word again, all right? So you could be resisting change, resisting stepping out of your comfort zone, all right? Definitely take a look into what your south node is, all right? Your south node could be in any of the signs that we listed. That could be confirmation that you're in the right path, possibly, okay? Present, so live in the here and now. Gratitude, abundance, all right? Tranquility, success. We talked about the here and now a lot in the first pile, so maybe you came from the first pile, or if you feel drawn to it, there could be a message, all right? What really stood out to me is when the cards fell out is the Mars card, all right? It says hot, passion, lust, anger, attraction, vitality, action, all right? This is my first time using these cards, so I love to see the words, all right? What stands out to me is because this is a divine counterpart, all right? So when we think of Venus, we think of Empress in the traditional tarot deck. When we think of Mars, we think of the Emperor, okay? So you could be coming into balance with your masculine and feminine energy in the month of August, or that's something that you could be working towards from this point on, or you always have, all right? But the yin and yang, that could speak to you, all right? That could be confirmation to you, all right? But this could also be you coming into union with a divine counterpart, whether that's feminine or masculine, all right? Beautiful message, all right? I really love this, okay, for you. Let's go ahead and get your tarot cards, my loves, all right? All right, so coming out for your past energy, we have the 8 of Wands, okay? 10 of Wands for your current energy, 9 of Wands for your future energy, 9 of Pentacles for your potential challenge, the Chariot for your potential outcome, and then for your advice, the Page of Swords, okay? The 8 of Wands, what I see in that card, and like I said, time is fluid, okay? So this could be happening right now, it could be all in the past, or none of this could have happened at all, all right? But give it time, all right? See how the month of August plays out for you, all right? 8 of Wands, all right? I get a lot of different messages from that, okay? You could have been moving too fast. I'm hearing communicating too much, okay? Or I don't know if I believe in that, but that's just what I'm getting intuitively. Or somebody could have, you could have expected communication from somebody else in the past, or this is how somebody else felt about you. All right, I'm not sure if you got that communication in though, because then following that, your current energy is actually the 10 of Wands. All right, so a lack of communication or a lack of action, it could have pushed you to walk away or close a cycle or ending with someone. All right, the wands isn't as big as like the world, so it could have just been like a cycle. All right, I don't get a world energy intuitively. All right, so I'm going to say it's just a cycle. All right, so it pushed you to walk away from something or someone or someplace. All right, it was a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, but it caused you to take action and to move forward, or it will. All right, in the near future. All right. With the Knight of Wands, though, this is the future energy technically. All right, in the reading, something is gonna you walking away from whatever this was in the eight of Wands, the lack of communication, the lack of action. All right, or you could have been overly active, overly communicative. All right, you may not have been getting this from the people that you were connecting with, or the situations or the places you were at. Okay, you could have felt that you weren't appreciated. All right, that's what I get intuitively. I don't really have that card in this reading. All right, I feel you're heavily drawn to power one. If you feel called to it intuitively, I'll say for you definitely to check that out. But with the Knight of Wands, whatever you walked away from, it caused you a lot of pain and suffering. In the near future, you're gonna have more passion, more stamina, more zest for life. Okay, you could have felt like that's something that you were lacking. You're heavily in Wands energy though, and heavily in fire energy. That's that power I was touching or tapping into earlier. All right, so something is going to ignite this passion, this stamina, this excitement inside of you. All right, I think it's you walking away from whatever that inaction was. This is in the upright, so it's interesting I'm reading in like that, but that's just what I feel drawn to intuitively. And I keep on saying the word intuitively, so that draws me to the tarot deck. At the bottom of the deck, you guys had the High Priestess number 2. All right, this is moon energy. Some people read it as Cancer or Pisces. Doesn't have to be. All right, you can have that in your chart to be dealing with one, but there's a need for you to follow your intuition, because I keep on saying intuitively. I've said it so many times during this reading. So either you have followed your intuition, or the card's spirit is encouraging you to follow your intuition in the month of August. All right, especially when we think of the Lion, we think of primal instincts, but that can sometimes also be our intuition. All right, but there's a need for us to be mindful of that, because sometimes primal instincts can be very impulsive. All right, it could be based off of fear. All right, so there's a need for you to know the difference between your intuition and fear. Okay, and so maybe that's something that you could have been enlightened about recently, or you will be enlightened in the month of August. All right, and that's something that you're going to work through. All right, that energy takes time. All right, I'm not saying that you're going to work through it completely in the month of August, but I feel like that you're going to be finally breaking the ice on it. All right, and that could be that heart chakra that we talked about in the Venus energy. Or no, the Strength card, that was what you didn't see coming, is that your heart chakra is going to be bursting open. All right, so just when you least expect it, just pouring out. So you could have a lot of emotions pouring out in the month of August. It could be a plethora of emotions. All right, it could be anger, it could be sadness, joy. You could feel all of it. All right, and so on and so on. All right, so make sure that we're staying grounded in, or grounding ourselves, all right, in those emotions, and know that the emotions are temporary. All right, so allow them to pass and flow through you. All right, don't allow them to get stuck to you. All right, think of yourself like a river in the month of August, my loves. All right. Underneath the deck, and I feel called to this, so all right, I'm going to start right there. So we have the High Priestess. All right, underneath that we have 10 of Pentacles. So you could have walked away from somebody that you wanted to start a family with. All right, or you had a family with, or a sense of community. You could be walking away from family. All right, take that how it resonates for you. All right, you could be having this in the near future as well too, but I see you working through a lot of emotion and kind of being in single energy for the time being, and for you kind of exploring yourself and finding balance within yourself, getting to know yourself. I see it being a slow process, all right? And I'm saying all of this because of the Page of Swords and the Chariot, and I'm going to get back to that eventually. But I see it being a slow process of you getting to know yourself, but you enjoying this, all right? It's actually making you feel whole again, more passionate, making you feel yourself again, making you feel like you're more in your power again, all right? A lot of heartbreak and sadness. I see you getting out of that, or Spirit is encouraging you to release that now or in the near future, in the month of August, all right? No longer crying over spilt milk, meaning that what things didn't work out, they just didn't work out, and everything serves its purpose in life, all right? And there's a lesson in there for you, all right? And over time, with the Knight of Pentacles, you'll soon learn that, all right? But there's some need for you to put into work, some work into self-work, and actually discovering yourself, I'm hearing, all right? Nine of Swords, all right? A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety. It could be because this situation didn't work out, all right? Or just in life in general, you could feel like things are not working out. But I feel like this is in regards to a romantic partner, okay? Keep faith. Spirit and the cards are telling you to keep faith, be hopeful, all right? It's continue to be wishful, I'm hearing, all right? Hermit mode, the Devil, all right? I'm seeing Aquarius, Virgo energy, Capricorn. Those signs can resonate with you or not. It's pushing you to go within, all right? You could be practicing solitude, or you will in the near future, okay? I know that may not be things that we want to hear, but I feel heavily that this is where this pile is drawn to, all right? To go within, to find themselves, to find answers, all right? To put pieces in the puzzle together, all right? To find enlightenment, all right? To become whole, all right? To become closer to the Most High, to God. To release attachments, unhealthy habits, things that no longer serve you, okay? You could be sneaking away to do this with the Seven of Swords, all right? Or finding a way to do this, all right? Becoming more resourceful. I'm not sure exactly what that resonates, but I'm going to leave that right there, okay? So for your potential challenge, we have the Knight of Wands, all right? So this could be taking a long time, all right? You could still be wanting that sense of community, that sense of family, the wealth, prosperity, abundance. I'm also hearing health as well too. Mind, body, and spirit. You could be wanting that right now, but your challenge may be patience, all right? You can maybe feel like that you're starting all over again, over and over, or you're having to reposition yourself. I think that's how you say it, constantly, over and over again. All right, so there's a need for you to be patient and take one step at a time, all right? The Knight of Pentacles is very slow-moving energy. It's Virgo energy, if I'm not mistaken. It can be any earth sign, but that may resonate with you. I get a lot of Virgo and Leo energy in this reading, okay? Cancer for the Chariot, all right? So that's that balance, that yin and yang energy that we talked about, all right? And finding that balance in the Venus and Mars energy, all right? And then the Page of Swords, all right? That's what I was talking about earlier. So I feel like this is a time of use, self-discovery, okay? So you're going to be going within. You could be kind of closed off to romantic offers or to people in general right now, okay? Or that could be you in the near future. Or Spirit or the cards are encouraging you to practice a little bit of solitude, a little bit of distance, or have some time to yourself, okay? It doesn't have to be a long experience, long extended period of time. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? But it could be just taking time for yourself and being mindful of that, all right? It's going to be very impactful. It's going to be very enlightening for you, okay? It's going to help you to get to know yourself, okay? You could be going back to school, all right, or learning something new or gaining more knowledge. That could be spiritually, all right? That could be formally or informally, meaning you could just be getting spiritual downloads, watching videos, tarot readings, so on and so on. Or you could be going back for formally as to a university or college, all right? Possibly doing school online, I'm hearing as well too, all right? That's going to bring you great balance, all right? I'm seeing you looking into yourself. You could be looking into someone else as well too, but I'm getting this, and I'm going to be honest with you, that the cards are encouraging you to look more within and get to know yourself during this time period, all right? At the bottom of the deck of the lessons card, all right, and this could be the lesson that you're going to be learning this month that you don't see coming. Relationships. I'm attracted to those, excuse me, who serve my higher good. Relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. All right. So that could be something that you don't see coming or that you're learning this month. All right. That you should have more healthy relationships or spend more time with people that serve your highest good or that have a positive impact on you. All right. That could have been energy that you've been seeing before this month, but it could really be like in your face this month. All right. And it could be related to somebody that you disconnected from or walked away with the Ten of Wands energy that we talked about before, right? The actual card that came out, though, is perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to, all right? That kind of gives the Knight of Wands energy for me, all right? So persevere, all right? I see that you're having a lot of difficult, challenging times, especially through your emotions and ending cycles with people, places, or things that just no longer serves you. All right, I see that you're going to be moving away from that, or Spirit is encouraging you to start taking the necessary steps to move away from this energy and to relationships, people, places, and things that serve your highest good. All right. So I'm actually going to leave it right there, my loves. Know that you are loved and you are cherished. Until next time. Hello, my love. So you guys chose this Strength card in the Classic Tarot deck. And attached to it, it has the amethyst stone. All right, so let's go ahead and pull or push this card over here, I should say. And then we'll get some cards from your overall energy. All right, so you guys got 4. All right, I wanted 3, but 4 came out. You got Mars. All right, and that was actually underneath the deck in the previous pile. All right, so if you feel drawn to that, there may be a message for you in there. Twin flame or twin frames, I'm sorry. Twin frames. That's interesting. I'm used to twin flames. I've never seen twin frames. All right. I wonder if that's a typo or if it's really supposed to be like that. A lot of the readings I've done for the month of August have been centered a lot around love. All right. It could be self-love. It could be romantic. It could be love with family, all right, friends, I'm hearing, all right. But you got Mars. It says hot, passion, lust, anger, attraction, vitality, action, twin frames, strong soulmate, telepathic, spiritual, divine connection, and control, sabotage, conflicts, mood swings, trust issues, manipulation patterns, cold, control again, heavy on the control in the month of August, pile 3. Silent, observing, hiding, feeling, secretive, blocking, emotions, mask. All right. Somebody could be cold towards you, or you could be cold towards somebody else. So you guys could both be icing each other out in the month of August. All right, because of control. All right. There's a need for you and your person or whoever it is in the situation. Only you'll know how that resonates for you. There's a need for you guys to release control. It's actually self-sabotaging or sabotaging the connection. All right, so this could be something that you're possibly doing. It doesn't have to be. Take how it resonates for you, okay? This could be with your twin frame, all right, or your twin flame, all right? Somebody you have a soul connection with, or a really strong tie with, all right? Very... Is it a telepathic connection? It could be. I don't know. Maybe that's something that I'm having I feel very strong emotions centered around that word. All right. So maybe that's something that you're going to be tapping into or realizing about the connection in the month of August, possibly. Or get confirmation about that in the month of August. All right. There's a lot of passion, a lot of lust you have for this person, a lot of attraction. It could create a lot of anger inside of you sometimes, all right, and push you to self-sabotage you or the person or both, or push you to be controlled or controlling, or to ice them out sometimes, or to hide your emotions or block your emotions or mask yourself, or become very secretive, you or your person or both. All right, heavy on the love reading in this particular one. All right. At the bottom of the deck, though, you have family. All right. And it says foundation. Hopefully you guys can see that. It says foundation, commitment, home, marriage, celebration, security. All right. So it's somebody you could have a family with, possibly children as well too. You could be pregnant by this person, or currently, all right, or already have children within what I already said. Okay, doesn't have to be. All right. You could live with this person. You could be getting married in the month of August. It's a stretch. It could be. I don't know. Possibly. Or maybe soon. We'll see if the tarot cards give us confirmation on that, okay? Ace of Fire, passion. That's that passion. You have a lot of passion in the month of August, all right? This could be just in general towards yourself, but I feel like this is towards somebody else. You guys could be getting pregnant in the month of August, or conceiving in the month of August, or thinking about having children in the month of August, all right? You're trying to be more, find security as well too, all right? That could be in your finances. That's an intuitive message. I don't have any cards on the table that symbolizes that yet, but I feel like that could be important to you. So you could have a family or improve on your household somehow, right? New starts, creation, desire, new adventure, job, or action. Exactly, all right? That could be happening in the month of August. Past. The first pile, I think, got that as well too. There's need for you to release your past, all right? Feeling like a victim, let the past go, like a betrayal. Now, this is somebody that hurt you and you just feel like that it's time for you to move on. Then this is not what I'm referring to. This is like, if you still want to be with this person, and you know and you're willing to release whatever happened in your own personal past and between you and this person in the past, all right? Doubts, lonely, negativity, not hopeful, discontentment. There's need for you to release that too, all right? Toxicity, bound, addictions, patterns, energy vampire, trauma, trauma bond, stuck, all right? Your doubts and toxicities are keeping you stuck and blocking you from having the family that you want, or a relationship that you want, or the person that you want to be, all right? Your thoughts, all right? Negativity, feeling trapped, overthinking in their head, worries, fears. You or your person or both, all right? It's blocking your dreams. That's that word again. It's telepathy, 5D communications, astral travel, spirit guides, signs, messages, all right? You could be getting that right now. A lot of confirmation, a lot of synchronicities within your dreams, of having visions of it, all right? It's going to lead you to make a decision. It's going to give you a lot of clarity in the month of August, all right? Keep faith. Receive the messages, the downloads, all right? Walk into your north node, your destiny, all right? You're on the brink of it. You have to work through a lot of emotions that you're going through right now, especially of that control and coldness and sabotage and negative thoughts and things like that. But it's going to push you towards your faith. It's going to help you evolve. It's going to help you find your path, work through karmic challenges, and receive the rewards, all right, from that as well too, all right? Beautiful energy, all right? If you stick the path and you release a lot of those negative emotions within inside of yourself, there's a lot of prosperity and abundance coming towards you, pile 3, all right, in the month of August and so on, all right? Let's go ahead and get your tarot cards, all right? I wanted 6, but we got 7, so we're going to take it as a bonus card, all right? So you got the 8 of Swords for your recent past, all right? Time is fluid, so this could be past, present, or future, all right? Take it how it resonates for you. Your current energy is number 16, the Tower, all right? So major transformation, all right? You could be seeing a lot of butterflies right now, all right? You could be spending a lot of time in nature. That's so crazy. Everything we talked about at the bottom of the deck that you don't see coming, all right? It could be very adamant towards you right now, but I think it will become through the month of August, all right? I'm not sure if you're aware of this. If you are, then that's great. But 8 of Swords, the negative thoughts, we talked about that so much, so I'm not going to beat a dead horse, but this can be easily broken, all right? So 8 of Swords, Swords is mine, all right? So it's merely just a figment of your imagination. You can be your own worst enemy right now. You may be drawn to pile 1. It was a slight similar message, all right, that came out intuitively in that reading, all right? I think pile 2 had Knight of Wands as well too, all right? So maybe you watched all 3, all right? But something It's going to happen when you least expect it. It's going to push you out of this very negative mindset that has been blocking you, keeping you held back. It's going to push you towards wanting to go towards someone, or creating some type of passion or excitement within inside of you, stamina. All right. You could be feeling very physically attracted to somebody in the month of August. All right. You could be very intimate. All right. Or physical with someone in the month of August. I'm getting for this pile. All right. A lot of love, all right, a lot of passion, a lot of heat I'm hearing, all right. Let's see, for your, that's what you don't see coming, all right. That's not what you don't see coming, I'm sorry. That's your potential challenge, all right. Ace of Pentacles is your potential outcome. And then we had 2 advice cards, all right, which were the 6 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. All right, so your potential challenge, the 7 of Swords, all right. This could have something to do with air energy, particularly Aquarius. It doesn't have to be. All right, I'm just reading technically what the 7 of Swords means. All right, you could be hiding, because we got secretive in the cold card, and that came on. That card is sitting right over top of that secretive right there, okay? So this could be you or your person or somebody connecting with the both of you guys, all right? You guys could be hiding things from each other. This could be the emotions, all right? Or blocking emotions, or masking emotions, or hiding feelings, or silent treatment, or control issues. This could be that, all right? So that's going to be your potential challenge, all right? Honestly, I feel like these cards are just confirmation, all right, of what we already talked about in our overall energy. But that's something that you're going to have to work through, all right? There's a need for you to be resourceful. This is kind of my card on a positive note. It's about being resourceful, all right? Not taking more than what you need as well too, all right? Or being strategic, having a plan, all right? This could be in regards to reconnecting with this person, or reconnecting with yourself, or going towards something, all right? Or this could be how somebody feels about you, all right? You'll know how that resonates for you, all right? There's some planning you need to do, all right? Or some strategizing, all right? Only you'll know what that is, all right? Let that play out through the month of August, and the answers will come to you, or how that resonates to you, all right? But for the Ace of Cups as your potential outcome, you're having a brand new beginning, all right? In family, I get, also in finances, and also in health, mind, body, and spirit, all right? You could be wanting to plant something new or grow something new, all right? This could kind of be gifted to you as well too. It could be from the person, it could be from the universe, it could be all the things that I just mentioned, all right? But your advice, very interesting. You got the 6 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. You could be starting, I'm going to backtrack a little bit. You could be starting a business venture as well too. We talked about that in one of our cards. I forgot which one it was though. But back to your advice, all right? So this is like my, I don't want to use that word, inner child. That's a better one. It's like my inner child card intuitively, all right? More Pentacle energy. You're feeling inspired within your finances, all right? You're finding balance within your finances to start some type of business venture. That could be some advice too. If you've been thinking about starting a business venture, the month of August could be the time for it. It might be a planning time, because we talked a lot about strategizing and planning, all right? So that could be about a business venture, or a person, or both. All right, so that may be something that you want to put some effort into in the month of August, in starting up or figuring out how you're going to start it up. It may not launch in the month of August, but it may be something that you need to touch on, okay? There's a need for you too in the midst of all this, because you have a lot of things that you're addressing and touching base on the month of August. For you to pour into yourself and into your inner child, love yourself, okay? Are you doing all the things I mentioned? Is going to heal your inner child, okay? That could be why you're in such controlled energy, you're so cold, you or your person, or both, because of some inner child issues, okay? You may need to seek additional resources, all right? Mentally, all right? Spiritually, emotionally, to sort through those issues, or that could be, or concerns you have, all right? Or that could be confirmation, or a sign that you should look into those things or seek those things in the month of August, all right, or continue those things on the month of August, all right. With the Six of Cups, there could be a need for you to reminisce or reflect, I'm hearing, all right. Don't get too caught up on that, okay. That could be what's holding you to the past, is you be reminiscing. So maybe reflect and see where you to see where you come from or how far you've grown. Maybe you need to shift your mindset of how you look at the past, all right. Look at it as more of a growth thing, not of what you've lost, all right. So there's a need for you to release your poverty mindset in regards to the past or somebody you're connecting with from the past or what you lost or what you didn't have in your younger days, I'm hearing, okay. And be more prosperous and abundant, all right. You could have heavy earth in your chart and pour more energy, time, resources into yourself, mentally, physically, and spiritually, I'm hearing as well too, with the Page of Pentacles, instead of looking at what you've lost, all right. Your lesson card that came out is imagination. It says, I embrace and I nourish the creative aspect of my mind, all right. So that makes sense, all right. So I got a lot of passion in this reading, a lot of physical, a lot of sacral energy, okay. A lot of times we don't talk about this, but in regards to the sacral chakra, not only is it passion, sexuality, it's also creativity, okay. So we can create a lot from our sacral energy, or we can create a lot from sexual energy, all right. And so that could be where the business venture and the creativity and you starting something new is coming into play, all right. It could be very strong, all right. So there's need for you to ground that energy by investing what we talked about in the Page of Pentacles into creative endeavors, okay, whether that's just spiritually, mentally, or financial endeavors, all right. There's something else I wanted to say, but it slipped my mind. Imagination. We talked a lot about the word downloads, having a telepathic connection with someone, okay. It's very strong emotions around that, all right. So if you're getting downloads and they just don't feel like yourself, I don't know how to explain it, all right. If you know, you know, all right. But the imagination could be tied to that as well too, all right, with downloads and receiving messages from people from the Most High, all right, or from your counterpart, all right. Feel like it's more I have to say, or somebody could have more to say to you. They could not be saying it, all right. So maybe that's something that you're going to be hearing or getting answers to, all right. And that could just be receiving downloads, all right, or messages from the Most High, or from your twin flame, all right, or twin frame, as the card said, all right. I'm going to leave it right there, my loves, all right. So know that you are loved and you're cherished. Until next time.